Ayan, gulo ng buhok. Hangin pa more. Hi everybody, this is Charlotte, your dramatically recovering shopaholic. In today's review of the Detail Makeover 2018 Anniversary Bundle. I told myself I was not gonna buy makeup for at least 1 year until I walked past the Detail Makeover stall and saw the most beautiful collection of colors in one palette. I couldn't buy it because I am on a shopping ban, so I called Mr. F and asked him to get it for my advanced birthday gift, and he did! I was only planning to get the eyeshadow palette, but for an additional 249 pesos, you get an extra 3 products, which would have been worth 747 pesos. Before we get to the review, I hope you consider subscribing to this channel. I mean, I thought the intro would have sealed the deal of your subscription already, but if you didn't hit that subscribe button for some miraculous reason, let me tell you, I don't always speak in straight English. I do Tagalog videos as well. So subscribe and know what other hidden talents I have. Okay, that intro was long enough. Let's get right to the review. So this is the anniversary bundle in this peachy light pink nude with some Aztec details. And inside it is the Metallics eyeshadow palette, the mineral loose powder, the illuminating primer oil, and the eyeliner. So this is the Metallics eyeshadow palette, and the mineral loose powder is in a shade called Natural, and it is 8 grams. And the illuminating primer oil is 30 ml, and it is in a shade called Gold. And the eyeliner is black and matte, and this is 4 milliliters in content. The eyeshadow palette is in a pink marble / peach combination. So it has a cruelty-free bunny symbol at the back, so that is good news. I don't normally like to talk about packaging because I don't want to encourage makeup companies to spend so much on packaging, which hike up the prices of these makeup products. I mean, makeup products are so expensive, and I feel like packaging is one of the main reasons why makeup companies are hiking up the prices so much. So I actually do not want to encourage makeup companies to blind us all with gimmicks and tricks to make us buy overly priced makeup products. But anyway, I have to touch on packaging because to some of you, it matters. So if we're just talking about the packaging, then they did a good job in making this classy and elegant yet youthful. But like I said, it is the beauty within that matters to me, so let's get to trying these products. Happy anniversary, Detail Makeover. Keep up the good work. I don't understand your name, however, Detail Makeover. It's a little confusing to me, but okay. Let's get to testing, and I am so excited for the Metallics eyeshadow palette, and I am so disgusted by this Detail Illuminating Primer Oil. There are 101 reasons why I shouldn't put this on my face. I mean, how much money do I spend on oil-free products? And here I am, I'm gonna be putting oil on my face. And to think I have a new tenant on my face. The name is Henry. And I'm gonna be feeding it vitamins to make it grow stronger and bigger. I'm sorry, Doctora. Detail Makeover, next time you want to revolutionize your products, how about a blurring mattifying primer with SPF 50? That is something we need. Anyway, before I continue on with my rant, let's try it on. To see is to believe. The proof is in the pudding. What does that mean? Since this is gonna be my stage makeup until later on, let me put on my eyes first. Okay, my eyes are ready, but not my face. Ready or not, here it comes. Are you ready, Henry? Okay, I'm gonna do my best to put this on like an Instagram model. Wag po, kuya. Feel it, enjoy it, love it. It's in my mouth. Oh my god. I might die making this video. Here we go. We're spreading it. It feels like I'm spreading on acne all over my face. It feels like I'm spreading on cooking oil all over my face, and it's exactly as oily as I thought it was gonna be. I had hoped that it just looked like oil, or they just named it oil, but it's actually more like water. But no, people. How are you, Henry? Enjoying your meal? This should be called a body oil, not a primer oil. Oh my gosh, it's so greasy. It has a slight, very slight hint of perfumey smell or floral smell. And it feels like what you would expect oil to feel like on your face. Wrong. Explain to me how this is going to prime my face and not make my foundation streaky. The way to remove makeup is through oil. It's not the way for makeup to stick. Okay, so on the face, the gold flecks cannot be seen. It disappears into the skin. So that's why Ate Girl Sales Lady was recommending to put this at night as a moisturizer, and I gave her this look. I was looking at her as if she told me I look 37. So I would happily drench my body with this Rihanna style. Ooh, grease me. Lechon kawali. Fried chicken. Fried Instagram girl. Actually, this is working well as a body oil. I would recommend this if you're that type of person who likes to slather on body oil. Okay, so the primer oil sort of sunk in already or mixed with my natural oils on my face. So I'm just gonna do my usual base and see how it goes. Okay, so we're testing out next this Detail Mineral Loose Powder in shade called Natural. And it comes with a puff. So we are going to use the puff. Why not? This has a pretty useful and unique packaging in that it has a mirror. So it is meant for you to travel around with and to retouch with throughout the day. Based on what I can see from the outside, it has a yellowish tinge, which is good for me. Hopefully, it's not that yellow that it would be a banana powder. Okay, I'm just going to shake that for it to come out. Oh gosh, it shooketh too much. Okay, so I'm just going to powder my face, and I'm warning you, I'm going to be putting a lot of this in to combat the primer oil. Here we go. Okay. So far, it seems finely milled, just like the Nishido Final Powder. Does it have a smell? It doesn't have a smell. That's looking pretty good. The shade is right for my skin tone. And my skin tone is a MAC Studio Fix NC25 for your reference. So good news to all my fellow yellow skin undertones ladies out there. We have a powder that can work with our skin tone. So I'm just gonna let this sit and bake, and I'm gonna be doing the rest of the face base. Sandali lang po! Well, we're moving on to the most exciting part, which is the metallic eyeshadow palette, which is the reason why I actually bought the whole package. I only meant to buy this one really, but with the good deal of an extra 249 pesos and getting all the other products, I fell into the trap of buying what I did not need. So there are 21 shades of eyeshadows in this palette, and there's a very good mix of earth tones, jewel tones, and bright tones. I am dying to use the pink, the purple, the greens, blues, and the teals, but I feel like I have served you enough of those looks in my past videos. So in this video, I'm actually gonna go back to basics. I know, I'm surprising even myself. I am a unicorn, I am a mermaid, I am not basic plain Jane. But the other reviews have already played with the jewel tones and the bright colors, so I feel like I must add variety to the review community by using the earth tones instead. So since this is a purely metallic eyeshadow palette, I will be using this purely matte eyeshadow palette from Jazzy France. So I'm gonna be using this matte white eyeshadow on my brow bone. Then I will use this peachy shade as my transition color. Then we are going to go in with this reddish brown shade on our crease. Then we are going to deepen the crease even further by using this brown over here. Finally, we are dipping into the black. And we are putting that on the outer V of our eyes. Okay, we've laid our eyeshadow base and it is ready for the metallics eyeshadow. I don't exactly know the history or the logic behind these eyeshadow palettes. When I think metallics, I thought they'd probably name it after metals, but I don't recognize any of these names as being metallic or metals. So you've got Altair, you've got Bellatrix from Harry Potter, Bellatrix Lestrange. Capella is missing a letter A in front. Electra after Carmen Electra. Triton as the father of Ariel. Black hole is an astronomy term. Vega seems to be lacking an S. Nash, Sirius, another Harry Potter reference maybe? So they sound pretty random to me. Let me know if I'm missing out on the common denominator. When working with metallics, shimmer, or foiled eyeshadows, I prefer doing a cut crease. So I'm going to be doing a shortcut with this eyeshadow stamp, which I bought from Lazada. I will link it up here as that is a very useful video and Mr. F has a cameo in it. A very big role. There you go. And I will do the other side manually in case you want an idea on how to do it yourself without the eyeshadow stamp. There you go, so it's an unusually high cut crease because it is stage makeup for today. I'm gonna be using them dry first and then we will wet them later on to see how they perform, and I will be going in first with Pollux, this light champagne gold shade. And I'm gonna put that in the first part of the cut crease, and so far, wow! We are just gonna follow the shape of the cut crease I've already laid out via the concealer. And again, I am using it dry and yet it is delivering some pigment. And we are moving on to this bright yellow gold called Talitha. Oh, it's not as yellow. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Spoke too soon. There you go. Okay, as you can see, I'm experiencing a little fallout with this one, but this will easily be solved by wetting the brush, which we will show you later. So we are laying that out in the middle half of the cut crease. And I can't wait to wet the brush because I feel like it's not living its best life right now. It's kind of shy, it's kind of timid right now. But I feel like after we wet the brush, it's gonna be boom, Sasha Fierce. Then we are moving on to Delta, this bronzy coppery shade. Finally, we are moving on to Black Hole. Personally, my first impression is I think it's pretty impressive for a dry application. Imagine it on a wet brush. Actually, don't imagine. Let's just do it now. We're moving on to the left eye in exactly the same shades, this time with a wet brush. Definitely more intense than the other side. This is definitely Sasha Fierce. I'm just going to be adding a wet layer on this side as well. Right now, we are moving on to the liquid eyeliner, and this says that it is waterproof, matte, and long-lasting. The others that I've tried are called rubberized, which has kind of a shiny black finish, and nobody wants a shiny black eyeliner. So let's see if this can replace my ride or die Nishido black eyeliner. So there you go, that's our final eyeshadow and eyeliner look done. I will just do the rest of my face, mascara, eyelashes, blush, and highlighter. So there you go, everybody. This is the final look here of this metallic eyeshadow palette by Detail Makeover. Hi guys, checking in for the first time. It's 8:50, so I've had the primer on for 4 hours, 4.5 hours already. And it's looking like it needs a lot of touch-up. But you know what, this is just normal usage because after all, we were dancing and sweating and the stage lights were so hot. So I will retouch with the mineral loose powder and we shall see if it will last for the second set. The eyeshadow is still going strong. The primer, on the other hand, is oiling up as expected, but not as much as I actually thought it would. Final check-in for the day. And as you can see, how do I look, baby? How do I look? Would you say unusually greasy? No, just the usual. Okay, so yeah, I guess the primer oil was not as greasy as I thought it was gonna be. The eyeshadows are still living its best life. So what are my final thoughts about this package deal? Should it be a deal or a no deal? It is definitely worth paying an extra 249 pesos to get these additional products. We already know how we feel about this, but this can in fact double as body oil or even hair serum. I really would not suggest this on the face as I already had to retouch a few times before the end of this video, which I normally don't do on a regular filming day. The eyeliner unfortunately will not replace my 68 pesos Nishido eyeliner. I don't know if it's just preference, but I feel like the brush of the Nishido holds more product than the felt liner. I kept having to dip back in. It is matte though and it is black, so it is only the second one out of local brands that I found next to this one. For the mineral loose powder, I like that it has yellow undertones and I like that you can take it with you throughout the day to touch up as if it were a compact. But if you have the Nishido final powder, which is half the price of this one, then I don't see the necessity to buy this one. If you don't have a setting powder yet and you have yellow undertones and this is within your budget of 300 pesos, then this could be a good product to pick up. Finally, the metallic eyeshadow palette. It delivered, it did not disappoint. I am proud with the Philippines for coming up with a product like this, which is world-class quality. I would have loved for this palette to be priced 500 below to make it more accessible to everyone. If you love color, if you love dramatic looks in your life, then this palette will be very useful to you. And it will be worth the money that you are paying for. So I am so happy with the color selection. If we're just being nitpicky, I would have loved for the black to be just matte because there's no use for a metallic black. Just like there's no use for a shiny black eyeliner. We need black to be super black and matte. However, this was still black enough, so it still passes. And you know what? I have a feeling this color Polux will make for a good highlighter. Let's give it a try, shall we? And the eyeshadow pan is big enough for a highlighter brush. So let's see. Oh yay. Oh wow. Oh. Experiment successful. You can use Polux as a very blinding highlighter. It reminds me of like a champagne pop by Becca because it is that champagne color. So I would say that this eyeshadow palette is yay! Tai-tai. So I would say that this eyeshadow palette is highly recommended for people who have the budget for it and who are looking for inspirational colors. So there you go, everybody. I hope this review helped. Am I gonna become a review channel? I hope it helped you decide whether you're gonna give it a go or give it a pass. And please don't forget to subscribe because then you will have a personal utusan. I do whatever my audience tell me to do. Thank you everybody for watching and go ahead and spread the glow wherever you go. Bye! See you on my next video. Might be a haul. Before we get to the review, come out! Everybody's waiting. And I am so terrified of this illuminating primer all. Hopefully it's not that yellow that it would be a banana powder and that I will be using this purely matte eyeshadow palette from Jazzy Brands. So since this is a purely metallic eyeshadow palette, I will be using a purely matte eyeshadow palette in conjunction. And this is from Jazzy Friends. In conjunction. Oh, did I use that correctly? Combination na lang. The closer I get to loving her. Whereas the Nishido brass. Thank you everybody for watching and glow, baby glow.
Thank you everybody for watching.
And thank you everybody.
Glow, baby, go.
Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope.
Thank you very much for watching.
And
glow, baby, glow.